To date, the state had every opportunity, more than 2 months, really 20 years of spying on Amos Miller, to put on evidence that what was the worst evidence they had about Amos. And they had almost nothing. Literally. They said there was E. coli. Their own test said there was no E. coli in any of Amos Miller's products. So maybe there's salmonella. Maybe there's something else. He came back negative for all of those. They found a small amount of unidentified listeria that was related to a different farmer's product simply being temporarily stored at Amos Miller's organic farm. We separated those out, and as the expert testimony said, the independent tests show that there was no pathogens of any kind in any of Amos Miller's product once independently tested. The state has been hiding this evidence from the world. The state has now twice lied to courts in telling courts one thing when the truth was something else. They knew they had test results in January 5th that before they went and asked for this injunction, but they hid that information from the court. They knew information when they got their search warrant based on withholding information from the court. And their excuse was they didn't look at that part of the file. If you dig into PDA's files, what you will find is the Pennsylvania Department of Agriculture joking with other lawyers and personnel about putting Amos Miller in handcuffs and taking and foreclosing on his farm. That's who the PDA really is. We have food recalls every week, every day in this state. PDA does nothing about any of it. Instead, they want to run a small Amish farmer out of business who's never harmed anybody, who has the best safety record of any farmer in the country for the last 20 years. We have to ask, should the PDA even exist as an agency? It's time for the legislature to look at what's going on.